Hello everybody, this is Allshouse Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play the Banner Saga 3. In the previous episode, we ended up in a rather lengthy wave battle. Again, was not expecting it to go that long. Against the Dredge trying to breach the walls, which, I mean, technically speaking, they have breached the walls. Now we just gotta find a way to stop them entirely. Again, the black anchor crashes through the wall above your head, stopping in midair before flinging back, shredding the wood. What in the depths, you shout? Grim tidings, replies Aleo, ushering you toward the rest of the caravan. I've heard stories of a sunder called Ruin who could do such things. It tore down the fortresses of old Varl kings. Oddleaf stops, she says. It pulls that anchor thing back, toward itself, then takes off at a full sprint towards where the Varl gathered. Come with me, she shouts. When you catch up to Oddleaf, she's already mid-argument with Hakon and Fasalt. For this to work, we need to cooperate. Slow down. Stop shouting at me, woman. You've been around them too long, Hakon. Why are we even listening to this? Gods, you're all starting to sound like Rugga. Don't you get it? We either work together or we die. Alright, all options lead to the same result. Hear her out. She's earned that much. She expects the Varl to be her beasts of burden. I'm not asking anyone to lower themselves. Just work to our strengths. Look, Ruin's shredding the walls with some kind of thrown anchor. We can't reach him from here. It made me think of something Rugga said. Everything you throw at me comes back twice as hard. If the Varl gathered every oil barrel we can find in Arberrang and bring them here, we can wrap them up in netting. The next time Ruin hurls its anchor into the wall, Horseborn race along the top, drop the netting around it, and Ruin pulls the barrels back onto herself. All options lead to the same result. I think I see where you're going with this. We'll gather every archer we can find. You're saying the other archers can organize a volley of flaming arrows down on her and boom! Will that be enough? I don't know, but it beats standing here measuring our loyalties. Sounds to me like a lot of things are ready to go wrong. Varl are not great lovers of fire, if you've forgotten. Why haul barrels when we can meet the Sunder on the field of battle? Would Yorander have lowered himself like this in the Great Wars? I won't lie. The battlefield calls to me. Why are you Varl so obsessed with rushing off to battle? Ever since Fasalt showed up, you've been acting like you've got a death wish, Hakon. Ah, this one. You think we are just large men with simple minds? I have been alive for hundreds of years. You rush around fearing for your short lives, like babies calling for their mothers. How we live is more important than how long. And you destroyed our famed bridge, then act like it's nothing? Like you did us a favor? You short-sighted arrogant. Fasalt is a poor diplomat, but he's not wrong. Einar Toth was the last evidence of our existence. The bridge should have outlived the Varl who made it. I do not want to eke out a few weeks, a few more days cowering behind a wall. I do not want to carry barrels when I could die with a blade in my hand. We are the last of our kind. We are Varl! Okay, if you sided with Hakon in the Banner Saga 2, you have the option of just do us this favor and you'll have your fight, I promise. Fasalt will leave. If you sided against him, Hakon, please help us, we can't do this alone. You'll get more battles later on. Idiot, use your head, don't throw your life away. Hakon and Fasalt leave, and you get more battles later on. Help us, and you'll have half of our remaining supplies for your Varl. We'll manage with less. This is the ideal choice that was mentioned earlier that would cut your supplies in half. We lose half of our supplies, but Hakon joins. It's no effect if Hakon is already in the party. However, you'll want to note, even if Hakon stays or joins, all Varl and Varl heroes, including Hakon, will temporarily leave the party to assist with the plan. They will not be available for the next few fights. So please bear that in mind. Help us and you'll have half our remaining supplies for your Varl. We'll manage with less. Warriors do fight poorly on an empty stomach. What are you saying? I'm saying I'm starving. A good meal followed by a good fight. A good note to end on. You really have become soft as a baby's ass, Hakon. We'll gather the oil barrels and return quickly. Don't get comfortable telling me what to do. Fastelt shakes his head in disgust. Hakon notices. And whatever you do, don't let that fence of toothpicks fall before we're back. Okay. We have lost all the Varls, but that's fine. That's because they're off gathering, well, all the oil barrels. Now, I don't know if this is a glitch or if it has been fixed, but you want to avoid visiting the hero's landmark as much as possible because apparently it adds a quarter of a day. I genuinely don't know. Nowhere else to go. Only got 11 days worth of food, and I imagine it's only that high because of the fact that the Varl are gone. So I'm gonna buy up all the supplies I can now to get a little extra food for when they come back. Now let's see. Oh, there it is. I was about to say I don't see any other options, so I guess we have to rest, but no. Alright. To the gate. Scathach gallops to you, breathing hard, gesturing quickly. You gather that Dredge are assaulting from the front gates all the way down to the water's edge. The Sunder is just going to brute force the wall, Oddleaf says. Top of the whole thing, and this will become a killing field. Thankfully, our clansmen haven't suffered, Leo adds. They were in a safe position on the Black Rock wall when this all started. I can't say the same about some of the poor folk out here. Yeah, so, if you chose to stay close to the wall in case you are needed, you will lose 149 peasants and 43 fighters. If you chose to stay close to the Black Rock, you lose 57 clansmen and 16 fighters. Yes, I know I said peasants the first time. That's because that's how it's written in the guide. Yeah. If you convinced Maynolf to let your people stay in a safe place, you lose nothing. Terrified villagers scream at the sight of Dredge breaching the wall, and mobs of people crush together, trying to escape in any direction they can. Gather anyone who can hold a weapon, you shout. We travel down the wall, pushing back the Dredge until those barrels are ready. Look at all these people. They haven't got anywhere to run. We need to start patching these holes or there won't be anywhere safe in here. For now, I suggest we focus on that Dredge. Get ready, you shout. Dredge continues to slip through gashes in the wall like dark blood from an oozing wound. Be smart about it, and don't get reckless. We need to clear them out here, then move on to the next breach. Okay. So we have none of our Varl for this. It's fine, I can work with that. I think I'm going to toss a promotion to Egil. Get him a couple more points and divert. And that's about it. Gudmundur, I think you deserve a promotion. Let's see, toss someone to hunker down. Now then, let's see. Who are we going to put in place? We could put in Petrus, because he can summon somebody. That's an extra body on the field. Not a great body, but still an extra body. Let's see, what kind of talents has he got? Exploit and... Let's see, plus 3 to all talents. Minus 2 move. Nah. Gold Birtle, plus 3 to all talents, plus 1 strength attack, plus 1 to break. Alright, let's toss this onto him. Oath of Ander, see what that does for it. 35% bonus crit chance, plus... the ring gives him another plus 20%, which if it's additive, not multiplicative, should give him a 55% chance to get critical strikes. And with his bloody flail... yeah, I think that's what it is. That's how it's going to be. I'm going to toss Petrus in. Let's see, we got Canary, we got Eric, who can also summon a bear. Let's see, do I want to go with Hogan? I haven't used him in some time. Let's see, that's maxed out. Whoops. Exploit? Causing puncture? Yeah, why not? Now, the question is... oof. Do I go with Hogan, or do I toss another tank in here to help out because we don't have our... Varl to do heavy damage, you know, delay them more. We've also got our tank of a bear with Eric. Tough call. I could also go for Scathach. Do some hit and run tactics with him. I'm gonna go for Robust on him. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Scathach. Let's see, what can I give him at rank 8? Or I could promote him again, get him to rank 9. Oh, hey, Trigvy's Necklace. Plus 20% crit chance, and plus 3 to all talents. Let's see, a necklace with matching full and half moon symbols made of pearl. Trigby believes they align to give him luck. Didn't he already have a necklace? Huh. They changed it. The Arkan's Rune. Interesting. But of no consequence. Let's see, what would he have at 9? Plus 2 to break talents, ranged distance. He's not a ranged fighter. No. I think I'm gonna give him Trigvy's Necklace. But I will promote him again. Let's see, and I think I'll give him Exploit. Let's see. 30% chance to cause puncture. And 20% chance to resist 4 strength damage. Yeah, I think that's good. Let's see, Canary towards the back. Do a setter more towards the front. Nah, I think we're good as is. Alright, let's do this. Alright, that Sunder's going to keep tearing holes in the wall. One thing at a time. Dredge first. Okay, what do we got? Gloom Warden Armorer. Well, we've learned how much of a pain in the ass their spikes are. Let's see. Slag Slinger Expert, but doesn't have any abilities. Okay. Let's see. Incendiary Slinger, Incendiary Slinger, and a Slinger Expert. Probably should have brought Trigby along for this, but oh well. It is what it is. Gloom Pincer Armor is going to be a problem. I'm probably going to want to take him out ASAP. At the same time, I'm also going to want to get those slingers before they can chip me down all the way. So I'll probably send Scathach after them. Let's see, I'll have a Let here. And I'll have Canary and Eric backing up Scathach. Okay, who's first to move? Okay. That's that one. Then that one, and then the armor. Gonna have Eggle move in here. Let's see, 19... 17, yeah, he's not gonna be able to do too much. Let's get a double... level 2 stone wall going. Petrus, you get in behind him. Do I call reinforcements now, or do I wait? I think I wait, for now. And Alette, you get over here and provide overwatch. Okay, Scathach. You can only do 6 damage to this one. But it's also the only one you can reach. Let's see, Trample. Trample, charge the enemy for strength damage, then 1 strength per tile traveled. Target concussed. So, let's see. 1. Hold up. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and 1 over. 1, 2, 3, 1 over. Then we go Trample, and that should take out the Incendiary Slinger. Good. And then let's have him start moving back. Yeah, there's that. Alright, Eric, I want you moving up. Nope, don't end turn. Call your bear. At the very least, it'll act as a distraction for the slingers. Good, good. Let's see, what can Maul do? Let's see, divide damage and strength and between strength and armor on up to 3 adjacent targets in front of the bear. Huh. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the strength damage to weaken them. Okay. Canary, let's get you over here and take out the slinger. Just outright. Well, that is unfortunate. Was really hoping he'd go after Eggle instead. Okay. Bombs hit no one. Alright, you know what? Let's get you in here. Have a bloody flail. See if I'm right about that whole 55% crit chance. Huh. Perhaps not. Oh well. Ooh, and he's poisoned. Unfortunately, that was Alette's last hit, so yeah. Okay, let's try for a trample again. Let's see, I'd have to move up 1, 2, 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. He'll be 3 spaces away, so trample should kill him outright. Unless he gets a crit. Not gonna complain about that. let's go for a poison tip on this guy. Abilities. You know what? I've never tried Guts before. Let's give it a shot, see what it does. Let's see, up to 3 tiles. Screw it, go all out. Alright, he's down and only has 6 health left. Let's just finish him off with a bloody flail. Huh. Yeah, I guess they're counted separately, the crit chances. Or are they? Honestly, not certain. Oh, right, you still gotta end your turn. Okay, outside of a Let's, that went fairly well. And that's just because the aggro doesn't seem to work on those Gloom Pincer guys? I genuinely don't know. Your numb arms remind you of chopping lumber back in Skogar, but with more blood and fear involved. Other men fill in the gaps where you've moved on, holding the Dredge at bay is easier work than pushing them back. More trouble further down the wall beckons, and there is no time to rest. Ugh, I honestly don't know how they're gonna pull this off. The sight of a mender surprises you. They've emerged from their libraries and are weaving patterns in the air to repair the splintered wood. It looks like dangerous work. How can we help? Oddleaf shouts up to one standing on the rubble, trying to wrestle away a sheared log. He speaks softly, but makes it clear that they need replacement wood and stone to patch the damage. It may be dangerous for us to linger long, Petrus tells you, pointing out some watching from a distance. Other houses waiting to see what you do, making plans of their own. Okay. Do as much as you can at the walls. Egil dies later, if he's even still alive. If you have more than 20 clansmen, send word to the caravan to get clansmen involved in the repairs. Costs you 20 clansmen. Keep moving and stick to the fighting. Gets you nothing, and it's honestly the best choice for us right now. Keep moving and stick to the fighting. You make some token gestures, but can't help feeling like you're of better use elsewhere. You leave the menders to tend to their own problems. What up with the tree? My men are spread too thin. Too much going on. Look at the horizon. So many just standing around. Watching. Other houses. They're waiting for us to fall before they step in. Damn it, where are those barrels? A mob of a dangerous size is gathering ahead at the harbor. You can see the bobbing mass of ships lurching from the harbor, heavy with people. Petrus swears, if sailing away was an option, we would have done it by now. Seas are poisoned like everything else around here, spits Petrus. No doubt the serpent's blood. It chews away the wood, and the fish are dead. There's nothing out there but death. Break up the crowd of deserters adds a quarter of a day. Force Petrus to stop the ships and take them apart for lumber gets you half a day. You're just going to let them gets you 1/10 of a day. Petrus frowns. I had guards keeping these ships locked down, but we had to pull them to the walls, he says. Not much we can do to stop it now. You don't waste any more time or energy trying. You move on, worried that you've already taken too much time here. A woman catches your eye among the crowds. Her gold cloak stands out. Nid, you ask? This takes place only if Nid is recruited or alive. Well, recruited / alive. Nid looks away as you approach, but knows you've seen her. She drags two boys along by the wrists towards the harbor. I'm leaving. I'm sorry I didn't tell you. All options lead to the same result. Where's your other boy? You can see Nid retreating inside, like paper folding up into smaller squares. You realize that her eldest boy is missing, and can make a solid guess why. He's gone? How did it happen? He's not gone. He's dead. I don't blame you or myself. I don't even blame the Dredge. Who's to blame for all this? Do you know? Nobody can tell me. I just don't want to be here anymore. Anywhere but here. She pushes past, having said her piece. Nid, wait. Don't go, let me protect you. She leaves. Good luck, Nid. She leaves. Stay, Nid. I've known cowards, and you're not one of them. Adds a day. Stay, Nid. I've known cowards, and you're not one of them. This isn't about... She stops mid-sentence. She looks down at her boys, and her expression softens. This isn't about me, is it? Sometimes I wish it were. Wouldn't things be so much simpler? I envy my parents. The most they had to worry about was getting their children to eat eggs. Every parent wants to give their children a better life than they had. But my boys will never have that chance. Not unless I make one for them. You're right. I'm no coward. Nid pushes back the hair from her eyes and follows you away from the docks. Oof. 2 days, huh? Let's see. Families, elderly, and children are still pressed up against the walls in staggering numbers. With no room to spread out, they're caught in the midst of the marauding Dredge. We can't just leave them to fend for themselves, Oddleaf says. You wonder what choice you have. Let's see. If you have more than 15 fighters, leave your own fighters to protect as many people as possible. It gets you 45 clansmen, but costs you 12 fighters, but you also gain 10 morale. If you have clan safe place set to 3, in other words, you're on top of the rock, then you are able to evacuate as many as you can to your camp. It gets you 94 clansmen and 20 morale. Strike hard at the Dredge, slaying as many as you can, gets you 54 clansmen. Call to those nearby to get behind your shields, gets you 13 clansmen and 5 morale. I think you can tell which is the best option. Evacuate as many as you can to your camp. These people are under our protection, you signal. Helpful bannermen lead them back to your camp on the Black Rock Plateau, away from the battlefield. A great many nearby are grateful. Good. Splitting your time between helping people and fighting Dredge is taking its toll, but something else feels wrong. A different kind of wrong. Petrus slows you with a hand on your shoulder. Remember those powerful men in Arberrang we talked about? I think they've decided to make their move. This is the one everyone's so afraid of, sneers a man with a face tattoo. You remember seeing him amongst Rugga's loyalists. A few dozen grizzled fighters have blades drawn, and you notice they wear the crests of many different houses. Dogs! Leave them to me, Petrus says, mustering his guards. Rugga's stink is all over this. Go. Make him end this now, or it'll keep happening. Do whatever it takes. At this point, if you chose to do as much as you can at the walls for repairs, Egil will die if he was still alive. If he is already dead, then your hero, in this case Alette, gets stabbed instead, gaining the unknown flag, stabby stabbed. I'm not joking, that's the flag. Let's see. Don't go easy on them, Petrus gets you nothing. I'll get to Rugga after I deals with this myself. We'll get you a battle. A battle we don't have time for because we're just about out of time for this episode. So, I'm going to end things off here for today. If you guys like what you see, Please leave a like, subscribe for future content. Don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, or to hit the straw poll link to vote for our next Let's Play. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.